The grapevine's really been humming. Everyone knows we're getting Dr. Severin. Or Dr. Death, as he's known to some of his old friends.
You know him?
Yeah. We go back, Sevi and I. Now, you asked me, the Kilrathi did the right thing locking him up.
Why do I get the feeling this has to do with your classified past?
Look, you know I haven't always been a pilot. You ever hear about Pac 7?
Yeah. A lot of people got killed. It's an accident of some sort.
Millions got killed. And it was no accident. Just one of old Doc Sevi's demolitions tests. I was working for him back then. I'm certain he knew exactly what was going to happen, but he saw no reason to warn the civilians. Afterwards, Confed tried to cover it up. But who really cared anyway? The Paxtons were just a backwards people who had nothing to offer the war effort. That's when I quit demolitions. In the cockpit, I can see the enemy. They line right up in my gun sights, and I can... And the pilots I shoot down sure ain't civilians. But if there's a hell to go to, I know they've got a special place reserved for me. And Sevi.
He shouldn't blame himself. This guy's wrapped way too tight. That's an awful lot of baggage to be carrying around. Maybe you should sit these missions out.
No way, Colonel. I want to be right there when we get this guy.
Flight deck, emergency. We have trouble on the flight deck. Flight deck, emergency. We have trouble on the flight deck. Flight deck, emergency. We have trouble on the flight deck. Flight deck, emergency. We have trouble on the flight deck.
Colonel,
Hobbs.
he was trying to send this.
Over the last decade, work has proceeded on a tectonic frequency weapon, the Tembler bomb. The theory goes that if we can fire this thing with absolute precision, its detonation will achieve the proper resonant frequency.
All this time, he's had us bugged. We have to get it to the infirmary.
No, get Hobbs. You still have time.
That's a negative, Colonel. We're almost Alcor 5. Any pursuit now would jeopardize the entire operation.
Revenge. Listen. Revenge. Listen to reason. It was Hobbs. It was Hobbs.
Usually have to write the family when something like this happens. Cobra's case, we were the only family she had.
I didn't treat her very well. Her family. What happened with Hobbs, Captain?
When you have an answer to that, you let me know, Colonel. In any event, we have to move quickly now. There's no telling how much the Kilrathi already know.
We are here to bid farewell to Lieutenant Laurel Buckley, I didn't know Cobra well. Doubt that any of us did. But I do know that she was haunted by aspects of this war that were darker than anything most of us can imagine. She is finally free of that pain.
Well, this is it, Colonel. Time to extract us a scientist.
Your responsibility will be to provide air cover for the Marines, who will descend down onto the planet and get Dr. Severin out.
I know you hear this all the time, because I used to hear it all the time too. But this may be the most important mission that you'll ever fly. I wish I had the reflexes I had 10 years ago, laddie. I'd be flying in your wing. It's gonna take all the self-control I have not to strap myself back into the cockpit. Because if we fail here, God help humanity.
Clear to take off, Colonel.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Long time no see, Doc. Take it easy, boys. I've done what I came to do.
Mission objectives accomplished.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
My deck's guy. We got him, sir. But you'll never guess who landed himself in the brig. You're cleared. Oh, General Taggart wants to speak to you.
Well done, Lenny. You've done us.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
Studying the battle reports, Your Majesty. You should not concern yourself with dreary day-to-day accounts. I cannot understand this Terran foray into the Elcor system. The attempt to free but a few prisoners. If you please, Your Majesty, I may be able to shed some light. Yes, young one. The apes took but one prisoner. His skills are technical, scientific in nature. And these skills are applied to... That we did not fully explore. His range of knowledge was vast.
We are winning the war, Your Majesty. And daily we move closer to invasion of the Terran homeworld. A vast armada is being assembled. Never before has there been such a mighty force.
Never let it be forgotten. It is when the foe is near vanquished that he is most dangerous, my prince.
As always, Your Majesty speaks truly and wisely.